Uganda, and Tanzania throughout the month of August. The inaugural Kenya Cup Volleyball tournament is living up to its expectations at the Kasarani Indoor Arena. Yesterday, 4 thrilling semi-final ties decided the finalists in both the men's and women's categories. KCB Volleyball Club staged a dramatic comeback to edge Kenya Prisons 3-2 after trailing by 2 sets to book a thrilling final with league winners Kenya Pipeline, who swept DCI aside in straight sets. Our reporter Gladys Midecha is at Kasarani with more. Gladys, what is at stake in this match today?
Well, good afternoon, Elijah. As you correctly put it, this is the inaugural season of the Kenya Cup tournament, and what an exciting cup it is. The volleyballers, of course, are excited because it just means more playing time for them. Now, earlier on, the third-place match between DCI and Kenya Prisons was just concluded, and Kenya Prison ladies team are the new third-place Kenya Cup holders, if I may say. It's the inaugural competition, and they will be taking home with them 100,000 Kenya shillings. And right now, ongoing right now, is the third-place match. For the men, it is the Kenya Ports Authority taking on Kenya Prisons. Now remember, later on the finals are going to be played, and it's going to be KCB women taking on Kenya Pipeline, who are the champions of the league season. It's going to be a very tough match, Elijah. If you remember what happened earlier on in the season, KCB were the defending champions, and then they were dethroned by Kenya Pipeline. Now they're going to face each other in another very tight final. But this match here is going to be determining who is going to be taking the third place. Now, this year's edition is the first time the players of the match are being awarded, handed out awards in the semi-final and final stages of this domestic cup, and that's extra motivation for all the players. Now, the Federation President, Charles Nyaberi, earlier on did announce that the semi-finalists of this Kenya Cup are going to represent Kenya at the prestigious Africa Zone 5 Championship, and it's likely to be hosted in Nairobi, Kenya. So now you understand why it is so fierce here. Now, this is the thing. I don't know whether my cameraman can show you the scores, but out there it is actually 16-17, and they're playing a best of 5. This match is absolutely everything you need to get entertained on this afternoon. This is the place to be. Now, the winners in both the men and women's categories are going to take home 300,000 Kenya shillings. The runners-up are going to take home 200,000 Kenya shillings. The third-place teams will take home 100,000 Kenya shillings, and the fourth-place teams are going to take home 75,000 Kenya shillings. So there's something for everyone in this Kenya Cup. Elijah, we want to stay here up till late night and just catch all this action. And as you can hear, it's getting louder and louder with every point. So this is the place to be this afternoon at the Kasarani Indoor Arena, just to catch a glimpse of the Kenya Cup final. Now, what is interesting about the Kenya Cup final, especially for the men, is that the league winners, GSC, are going to be taking on KDF. Now, KDF have had a very, very good season. They missed the playoffs, but here they are in the final of the Kenya Cup. Well, back to you, Elijah.
Thank you very much, Gladys. Good to see that the Kenya Cup inaugural tournament is living up to its billing. Can't wait to see the winners in the 9 and 7 p.m. bulletin. Well, let's continue. Reigning Abu Dhabi Marathon champion Catherine Relin and Kiprop Rotich triumphed in this year's edition of the Kaptagat Forest Half Marathon held in Elgeyo Marakwet County. Relin clocked 1 hour, 14 minutes and 23 seconds to win the women's category, while Kiprop Rotich needed 1 hour, 7 minutes and 2 seconds to conquer in the men's field. The athletes, however, decried poor state of the course that saw them run almost half of the race on a muddy route.
So, mbio ya leo ilikuwa ngumu sana kwa course ilikuwa matope, yani tulikuwa tunachekasa kabisa. Niko na furaha kuwin siku ya leo, sikuwa na tarajia ndawin. Kwa kianza kwa starting, mimi nilikuwa mwisho kabisa. Kwanza nikakuja sikuwa na pressure, Nilikuwa nakuja tu kama mazoezi, nikastukia nimepata watu. Na hivyo ndio nikakuja nikastukia nimebeba race. So niko na furaha kabisa.
Congratulations to Relin and Rutich. Let's continue. Madeira Soccer Assassins have unveiled their new kit and partners ahead of the upcoming FKF Women